Hey, Scorpios. Grand Rising, Scorpios. Welcome. Hey, y'all. Grand Rising, Scorpios. We're going to do your next 40-day energy. So that's going to cover all of September. Grand Rising to you. Shout out to all of my beautiful, amazing Scorpios. Welcome. Thank you for, I don't know what you're doing, but thank you. I see the hearts harden. Shout out to my moderators, Dr. Love Chic Milkshake, Kimberly, and Verna. Shout out to all of my other members. Welcome if you are new to this channel. I am Brown Eyes here at Brown Eyes Intuitions, honey. And I'm about to hip you to the next 40-day game energy that you got, okay? It is absolutely amazing. So I suggest you prepare your mind, your body, and your soul for this good A energy, okay? You deserve it, right? Don't forget to thumbs up this video. So we're going into Labor Day weekend. So this is the beginning of the weekend, all right? So if you can't hang, then just catch it on the replay. So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit to be notified. I'm also gonna be dropping a members video so I can pull another free 30-minute reader. Y'all, I've been kicking it, all right? It's been raining here. I don't know where y'all at. Let me know where you're watching this from. Hey. I got my Tina Turner hair on. What's love got to do it? Got to do with it. Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Because that heart broke don't always have to stay a broke heart, right? That broke heart can heal sometime, right? We don't have to think that your heart gonna always be broken. So fooey, what do I need this heart for? Because remember, when things is going right, that heart feel good, don't it? Shout out to Illinois, North Carolina, Birmingham, Alabama, cold and windy, St. Louis, Missouri, Virginia, hot and sticky in Charlotte. Well, it's to start cooling down drastically here, California, because it's cool. It's so nice. It's like I'm telling you, this is the type of energy. Philadelphia, Atlanta, Oklahoma. This is the energy where you're gonna have offers coming in. All right. Watching from Jamaica, man. Beautiful Jamaica. So check it out, Scorpio. This is your next 40 days. So in other words, this to me, this is right now energy on through to those 40 days. So what I'm about to present to you is the energy that you have at your beck and call. You know, sometimes Sacramento, California, shout out to you, Benita. You know, sometimes you forget what you got at your disposal because you're so busy, not getting it. But it seems like this is the time where this is the serious relationship. So I feel like even if we got some cross watchers checking up for your Scorpio, if you serious about a Scorpio, you better come on with it. Because everybody's about to be replaced. Everybody's about to be replaced until the next version or the next, situation. It's time to elevate. If you're not growing in a relationship, it's time for you to decide what do you want now, because something is coming. Hey, Big Rafa. Mama Brown Eyes. I hear you, boo. But Mama Brown Eyes still outside, just in case you ain't know. I'm just saying. I mean, you don't see me in a rocking chair, but I get it. Because I got that mumminess about me. I do. I really, really do. So, yeah. But Mama still having her fun too, because that is at any age, right? Man, if you start counting your age, you're gonna start aging, because it really is true that age ain't nothing but a number if you do it right. Now that means that you're supposed to act accordingly. You know, you can live your life and you can still have fun and you can still spread it out, you know. But I feel like what's about to happen for you in these next 40 days is a commitment, a love of your own. Even you masculine Scorpios, I've been seeing some women coming y'all way, the type of energy that's, it's kind of like the female Scorpios. You know, you're ready for a relationship and you've really prepared for all of this. You prepared for all, you know, with all these relationships that you may not be with now, for the one that I feel like you're going to spend the rest of your life with, for somebody. Now, if y'all ain't trying to do lifers, then this probably ain't your reading, because we talking about latching on for life, okay? Ain't no shame in our game at this point. So you either is or you ain't. And if you ain't, just slide to the side and let the other one come in, okay? We ain't got to play no games, you know. Let's make sure everybody gets what they want without wasting everybody's time, all right? So Grand Rising and you, thank you for showing up. Now this is what you're starting off in. It's like your energy is, it's like things are going to go fast. It's like they're going to start coming in pairs. Things are going to be happening in pairs, not just one thing, like a domino effect. It may have a lot to do with you tapping into the energy of love, because you are being that yourself. Because you have the matriarch, wait a minute, the monarch, victorious, see? Because then you got that jumbie, total disruption. I feel like it's a good disruption. I feel like whatever is pushing you, it is good for you. You know, I don't know, you may not like surprises, but I feel like you have a good surprise here. Hello, Regina. Y'all don't forget to thumbs up the video. See, you see that? It says total disruption. That's going to be good. See, with victorious, see? See, that's going to be victorious. Whatever this is that you are overcoming, it's going to serve you well. I feel like, once again, if you're not waiting to live your life and you are living your life by your energy and your beliefs and your perception and doing that spiritual work, you got something good. Hello, Dee. Hello, Crystal and Stacy. So the monarch is victorious. That reminds me of the Cancer energy, where you are overcoming things. You are more victorious. You feel more fancy, more free. You know, when you start winning and things start going good for you, don't that make you come on with it even more? Hey, I'm Archie. Hey, Christelle. Hey, Mr. Fireworks. So, like, I feel like either some of y'all may be traveling. Some of you guys, somebody may be coming your way. Hey, Ellie or Eli. Well, Eli, since you're new, just shh and pay attention. That's all you got to do. I'm just saying. You ain't got to come in here and get all the goddamn attention. Eli, now stop it. Just stop. It's enough to go around. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, then you need to learn first, because most of the people deal with a Scorpio, but they do not read the fine print. And then you start trying to run from Scorpio. Then if you learn something, then you can go on and latch peacefully. If you take the time to listen, then you can transition without resistance. We don't need you fighting this. But the reason why y'all be fighting is because you didn't study it, okay? So consider this your Scorpios 101 for the next 40 days, all right? So like I say, it's going to be all type of disruption, but the disruption is a good kind where, you know, I always think about this goofiness when you think about The Color Purple, when Miss Celie collected all those letters, and that was wealth to her because she was in such a broken place. But just the communication, I know that somebody loved her. And she said, all these letters, what's going to do? So y'all could be like this with the disruption. So many different things is open to you. So many amazing things open to you. Wouldn't that be amazing if they come in pairs? Where you be like, well, girl, I'm supposed to go here, then I'm supposed to go here. I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed to do this. Maybe you're going to be doing all this within a relationship. Maybe you're going to be doing a little bit of all of it. Maybe it's going to be a part of your career, a leveling up in your personal life. Whatever it is, for some of you guys, you're about to sit in high places here. You're about to sit in high places here, see? Because now it's almost like the monarch. Hold on, let me look at it. Because when you see the others, you got number 7 and 13. 7 and 13, which, you're a Scorpio, 13 is our number. 7 too. That's a lucky number of mine too. So the monarchs, let's see what this is telling you. Ooh, it says now, you guys are going to be feeling this way if you are paying attention to yourself. Hey, King Splash. Hey. Shout out to all of the masculine Scorpios. Shout out to all of the cross-watcher Scorpios who trying to hook up with a Scorpio and you trying to learn. If you're prepared to latch, then welcome. So it says, take a deep breath and buckle up. You will overcome this challenge. You are loved. You are protected. You are supported. And your hard work is paying off in a big way. Your vision is meeting your drive. Call your power back to you now and move forward. There is no need to be uncertain. You are on the right path, Scorpios, but your confidence and determination are needed. Take charge. Picture you rolling in on a chariot, heralded by sphinxes. You are regal. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Lachelle. Shout out to all of my moderators. If you're new to this channel, consider becoming a member where you can get a free 30-minute reading, or you can get a 20-minute personal reading for $20 via a private call by emailing me at mzzsharon189@gmail.com. Okay. So the monarch is depicted by Hatshepsut, the Egyptian queen who was crowned king in her own right. She wore a beard to signify that she was, oh snap, that alpha female. This is the chariot, okay? So I feel like what Spirit is saying in this chariot energy, that you masculines, you got to be willing to go within on your feminine. You got to be able to tap into your feminine side of yourself. And the feminines are going to have to tap into your masculine side, because there's a season for everything. It's like move forward like the conqueror that you are. There's nothing holding you back but yourself. So if you adopt the mindset that you are your biggest supporter, there's nothing that can hold you back but yourself, then once again, you know when to bat your eyes, and you know what I'm saying? Tap into that femininity to get what you want, but you also know how to set aside the emotions and the feelings so that you can do things that logically, because your emotions don't help all the time. You gotta know when to get that, because we know that you're not from here quite naturally. So you have to be selective with how you issue out your love, because it could disrupt everything. So check it out. I say you're gonna be eating it at the table here. Look on the table. See? It says time to put your demands on the table and get serious about what you want. It says ask for a raise, promotion, or a step up. Spirit say closed mouth don't get fed. Here we go again. It's like for some of y'all, you need to speak up in order for you to sit at the table. See? But this is a goal. This is a goal. This ain't no regular plastic. Well, you know how you just eat something, and you know what I'm saying? That this is elevation here. And guess what, Scorpio? When it says stand up for yourself and speak up for yourself, sometimes you ain't got to go directly to the thing that you're trying to manifest, but just go within. Because remember, this ain't no physical, it's a spiritual. So sometimes you just need to speak things that are not as though they be. That's addressing your need and your desire, right? It ain't like you're not asking for it, you're demanding it, right? Because in order for you to have a place at the table, you gotta let them know, look, I done already paid my dues. I don't know where you gonna sit, but that seat right there belong to me. I'm just saying, you see? Can't nobody tell you where you belong. You have to say where you belong. But Spirit say you may need to speak up, step up. For some of y'all, it could also be you may be going into these days where by you being more demanding with your life, then you're going to start having people wanting to engage with you because you also have give and take. See, Spirit may be telling y'all to step up and talk up about the way folks give to you and how y'all giving back one from another. Because you know, if you feel like someone is not doing you right, you're not going to be able to sit quietly and accept it. Because it's almost like Spirit is pushing you in an energy where you ain't got to bite your tongue. There's nothing to be afraid of. Ain't nobody badder or greater than you that you shouldn't be able to speak your truth to, especially when it involves you, right? So this is the time going in these days where y'all gonna be more opinionated. You're gonna be more verbal. You ain't gonna look. You're not gonna leave nothing to the imagination, okay? And I feel like it ain't always what you say or what you do, but how you say it and how you do it. You have every right to speak your truth. So check out this give and take. It says, be open to giving and receiving to keep the flow of abundance going. Give someone a chance and ask for what your heart desires. Ooh, see, there it is. Spirit putting it back on you. Because check it out. They can't do nothing but say yay and nay, right? Just like you can't. But I pity them if they say nay. You might as well go and say yeah and get it out the way with partner. Okay, so you're going to have opportunities where someone may be coming to you, making all types of demands to you. And by all means, you should speak for what you want to. I'm just saying. If you can come up with an agreement where everybody is happy, then you will be more happier here, Scorpios. And check it out here, look. And then look, because I was asking Spirit, what's the possible outcome here? Because it seemed like y'all got to speak up. Another thing that I've learned that the Most High has showed me, and I'm so happy that I realized that, because that freed me, and maybe it'll free some of y'all. It's like in this experience, there's so many truths out here. It's like you got this belief and you have this belief. Who can really say what is the truth and what is not the truth? I feel like in all of everyone's getting, you should get an understanding. But a person that knows anything knows that they don't know nothing at all. So 9 times out of 10, what people are going to realize is the very thing that you condemn and that you belittle is the very thing that you needed. And at best, wouldn't it be a beautiful thing if everyone would just live and let everybody else live? It's so amazing how people think that they have a heaven and a hell to put you in, when if you're representing this God, why not come to me in a loving way? Why I always got to go to hell? It's a whole bunch of kicking that I'm going to do, all right? So we ain't going to the hell because this is a form of it. You stop eating. You stop sleeping. You stop taking a bath. You stop brushing your teeth. You stop doing all those things to your body, and you'll feel like you in hell. As long as you need everything about this physical experience, then you are not free. And it does not matter who you serve. As long as you in this body, you a slave just like everybody else, all right? But that soul can become free. So check it out, Scorpios. You also have movements. It says, because you got gifts here following it. See, it's coming. It says you'll make good progress now, and you will be able to overcome any obstacles in your path. Big leaps forward are possible. See, that's the Chariot card again. And then you got gifts. See, it says you are uncovering new talents that will land you new work and a better position. you could get more money with the deal as well. So for some of y'all, you have to speak up for yourself. Yet God does come in love, but at the same time, I mean, it's like what I'm learning is that there's so much truth out here. If you don't figure out what is your truth, then that is your responsibility. No one can tell me what my truth is, just like I cannot tell you your truth. I think that because what is the truth? Who can honestly say what is the truth? I'm just saying, I want to know who got it like that, where they really know what the truth is. Most of the people are going based on what they feel it is. And I don't care how many books you have read. I don't care about all of the experience. If you have never experienced it, then you really don't know. You're just hoping that what you believe in is true. But what if it isn't? What if it isn't? What if it isn't? I feel like 9 times out of 10, you're going to end up coming back like the rest of us and repeating it. Because don't forget, it is your soul that is having this experience. And if you don't cater to this body, you're not going to survive. But if you don't cater to the spiritual too, you're not going to survive. So check it out. You also have wish. You have wish. Your wishes are coming true, Scorpios. I feel like now is the time where if you have just been experiencing the other side of love because you come as love, now it's time for you to experience the good love that you have sown. It's time for you to accept it back. It's time for it to be a reciprocated relationship instead of it always being one-sided here. So whatever you have been wishing for, it says your heart's desires is ready to come true. See? And guess why? And guess why? Because it's so true. Because your next card is love. There it is. See? See? So check it out. You could come from such a esteemed religious belief, but you treat people like crap. You can come from the gutter of the religion, but have all the love in your heart. Make it make sense to me. So it also tells a lot about who you're representing. Because if you're so quick to represent a God, but you're showing ugliness, then why would I want to serve your God? I'm just saying. I'm tired of ugly, baby. When I represent love, now I want to serve the love God that ain't going to keep me confined to all of the ugliness that we experience. So check it out. You got your wishes coming true in love. See? It says everything all of your situations are surrounded by love. Now, that's what it says. See? So that means you ain't got to chase it. All you got to do is just let it be. Your wishes is coming true for love. See how it's all coming together? I feel like somebody going to speak their truth to you, and you're going to be like, either you can get with it or you not. What you want? Hey, Missy T. Jack Slay, you need love. Well, you supposed to be love first. See, everybody always talking about what they need. Everybody always talking about what they can do for you, but what can you do for them? Are you a Scorpio? Are you a Scorpio talking like that? Do you need love? I mean, that's a lot. If you that needy, ain't nobody gonna want to be around you. Don't be coming around here talking about you need love. Where you been all this time? We ain't trying to hear that. You sound like a op. Talking about you need love. You better be love. Don't nobody need no needed, clinging nobody. Because ain't nobody saving nobody. It's time for everybody to discover what is real for themselves. And everybody else may not agree with it. You may lose friends along the way. But at the same time, that's exactly what they have to do too. So Spirit is telling you, you have the opportunity of your wishes, your deepest desires coming true. Will you let it? Because, sometimes you can explain it away because something's going to happen fast. See, and there's the Fool. See, y'all could be dealing with an Aries. Love card, you could be dealing with a Gemini where there's a lot of physical attraction. Somebody may meet someone while they're out eating. especially if you're out eating alone. They're going to be out eating alone too. And they were like, man, I just saw you over here eating. I was like, look, let me buy all your food. What you want, mama? What? I'm just saying, when you are a walking manifestor or a walking attractor, then you should be expecting for certain things to happen. Like I went, and I ain't tooting my own horn because I don't be thinking about it. But I don't be thinking sad. And I had an older guy. I'm talking about this was an old man. And that was just so sweet to me. He was an old man limping. But he came in the store. He said, "Dang, you the beautifulest thing I done seen all day." And I said, "Wow, you must don't get out much." He said, "I don't." Then he started naming off all his ailments. And I felt so good to make an old man's day. I felt good that I made that old man's day. It didn't take a lot for me. So I'm saying love gonna be everywhere, all right? Love is gonna be all around you. And something, love can bring a smile on your face, but once again, you already gotta be loved. If you are looking for it, you shouldn't be looking for it. You should just be attracting it, because once again, when you start looking for it, you tend to make it be something that it's not. That's the human nature. It don't mean you bad. I mean, come on, get it out. You understand, you've been waiting on love, and then you start looking for it. Like, I've been praying for it. Then they show up and you swear that that's what you prayed for, because you know what I'm saying? Because you didn't threw all logic out the window. So that's why I feel like with this monarch, the masculine is going to have to be willing to go within and go open and be open and vulnerable and emotional. Because we like a little thug passion, but god dang, we want to know that you love us too. Because no, we've been seeing the men like they really dislike women. We don't want that. We need to bring it back to how it is when it was okay. It was fine. It was acceptable when a man falls in love with a woman, and they made goals instead of feeling like, that's not the thing to do if you fall in love with someone. Because the choices that you make ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. Because truth be told, everybody has to take a leap of faith, all of this experience, because we all scared. Everybody's scared, right? Everybody's scared, but it's like Bobby Womack said. He said, everybody wants love, but everybody's afraid of love. Ain't that crazy? Isn't that something that everybody wants love, but everybody is afraid of it? And they're afraid of it because you're going to start playing games with it. It's almost like the average person, if they feel like the relationship is moving too fast because it's so good, they're going to stop it. They're going to do something that's going to make it stop. Well, why wouldn't they just let it just flow? See, that's usually what happens when you don't plan it, and when you ain't got all these other options, you let it flow. But when you feel like it's something better in the world, and I'm not saying it ain't, but god dang, how long you going to look? I mean, there's no new thing underneath the sun now. You're going to find a different brand or a different color of it, but it's going to be the same. It's going to be the same, y'all. I don't mean to bust nobody's bubble, but I'm just saying it's going to be the same. You know that, right? So you might as well make the most of it while you here. It don't take all that extra stuff that everybody else doing. All you need is your own little paradise. And I feel like Spirit said you can have it. See? Love and wish. Now let's pull some more cards. You got something that's taking place, something that's moving. You got the Chariot. You got at the table, like fine wine and fine dining. You know what I'm saying? Somebody may be asking you out more. Somebody may be sitting you at the table every time you could be on a who's who list where every time they think about a get together, they think about Scorpio. Like, we could not have this party without you, Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? Y'all may be the freaking life of the party where they feel like you just bring love and you just skeet it all out. They said Scorpio be bringing the love. They be bringing that galactic love, and they want more and more and more. So let's see for Scorpios for the next 40 days. What else, Spirit? Who's possibly coming towards Scorpios? Shout out to you, Scorpios. So we at 64 likes, and we got 85 people. Can you thumbs up the like? It's free. I mean, it don't even cost you nothing. I mean, god dang, y'all don't even want to give free stuff now? How you expect to be blessed if you don't even want to give up something free? Some of y'all may be dealing with a Taurus in the next 40 days. Now, we know them Taurus, they be serious about committing. I love a Taurus. See, a Taurus, it's like a Taurus just knows, okay? It's like, and some of y'all probably do better with a Capricorn or even with a Virgo. Something could be about to happen within Virgo season, of course, because this is the next 40 days. But we know that this is moving from Virgo season right into Libra season. So something could happen at any moment. Could be a Taurus coming in because you remember you got give and take. Somebody may be ready to have a real serious heart-to-heart conversation with you. What do you expect? What are you looking in your person? You know, what would you think about this? You know, somebody maybe want to see, you know, where your head at. And I feel like y'all can come up with an agreement and y'all can sign on the dotted line here, all right? Yeah, for some of y'all, you have a Taurus or a Capricorn. Y'all going to be dealing with, see, they go to earth sign. There you got the earth sign again. Some of y'all may be dealing with the Pisces. So let's see, can we get some more energy? Because y'all know it's about to be booed up season, and everybody gonna be wanting to be booed up with somebody. Don't nobody want to spend a winter alone, huh? But I feel like we're over that energy of just being around somebody just to be around somebody. If you can't, you know that crap. If you can't have the one you love the one you with is a bunch of snot. I mean, but I guess you could, you know, but. I feel like that sucks. I feel like that would suck because you're low-key yearning for someone else. Why not go get that person? Ain't that crazy? Ooh, wait a minute, y'all. I forgot I had some. Wait a minute. I hit my. I forgot I had cut up a pineapple and I using the rind of the pineapple. I brew it and I make my little concoction with my ginger and my cinnamon sticks, and it's just been low brewed, and it makes the whole house smell absolutely amazing. It makes it smell inviting and clean and just homey. You know, this time of the year vibe, because you know those leaves gonna start falling off soon. There's nothing beautiful than fall, is it? I guess everybody has a different opinion, but it's something different about the fall vibes. Thank you. I always appreciate you too. I love you, Dr. Love. Shout out to Dr. Love, Dirt Biker. I always appreciate you too. Thank you. Thank you. That's why I be coming on. I was like, man, they ain't flexed their riches in a while. You be on my mind, but I be trying to get to you. Because all I be doing is meditating and just transitioning into this new energy, because I'm telling you, it's love all around, but you got to make sure you're in the right energy, because if not, you're going to let the other things affect you. And this is it. You're either going to do it or you're not, you know. That's why Spirit telling somebody, you're going to have to lay it on the table. I don't care who get mad. You got to look like that. I mean, you got to look at it like that. You know, you can't stop me from asking for what I desire, right? And I can't get mad at you because you asking. You now either you gonna do it or you ain't. That's where we at. We ain't gonna be mad. We just gonna part ways though. But I feel like you can compromise. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything. Don't say you can't. I don't want to hear no can't. Don't you dare say you can't. Cause I'm gonna call you a liar. I'm gonna be like Smoking. You ain't applying yourself. You just ain't trying. You know, if you try harder, you could do it now. Oh, I'm still here waiting on you. No, I ain't gave up yet. They probably think you're gonna leave, but I'm telling you, Scorpios are very, very determined. I feel like no and I can't should not be in your vocabulary, okay? So you got children. It says your love life is being affected by children. For some of y'all gonna have to release an ex. Y'all may be still allowing ex access to you because you have children by them. You gotta cut them off. If them children can't talk to him or her, because they be using the kids. If you ain't with them, but the kids young, you got to talk to them. And you ain't going to want to do that. So I feel like this is what's going on. It says the time has come to clear your energy, release your ex. Somebody may be letting somebody hold on to them because of children. You know how folks be trying to hold on to folks with kids. They using children now. But them babies ain't gonna work no more. And I ain't saying it in no bad way. I'm just saying. I mean, look at all the stuff. The energy is shifted. Everything is defiled now. You can't trap nobody with no baby. The only thing you could do is probably take them to court and get child support. But you can't. That don't mean they're gonna be with you though. So the only way it really works if you give that child a chance to become a loved child. But if you just try to trap somebody, that's not fair to the child. It's not. So Spirit, tell me more about this energy coming towards Scorpio the next 40 days. What is this children and release your ex about? Is this Scorpio or them? Somebody could be releasing their ex finally. See, there it is, codependency in the reverse. See? I said they tired of them exes and them kids. Telling you, they used to use the kid to keep it, and now they don't like the kids either now. Because if the kid is by a karmic, they don't like them kids. Okay, look, don't get mad at me. See, it's because they do it for the wrong reason here, and all you're gonna do is just pass that on down to that child. So, like I said, y'all may be getting rid of somebody. Somebody may be getting rid of a karmic that they was allowing themselves to be stuck with because of the kids. Okay, them kids ain't keeping nobody they ain't keeping nobody together no more. You can't use that. The only way a kid can kind of help is if y'all really in love with each other and y'all had that baby out of love, whether it was planned or not. But if you're doing it out of spite, it never works. You're gonna put that child through it because the same deceit that you had on trying to conceive that child, it's the same energy that you're conceiving that child in under. That's why when things happen naturally, it works out better. Because usually if it happened naturally, they're going to end up coming back around and doing right by the child usually. But I'm saying that because you got the card that says children. Now that's why I'm saying I ain't just pulling it out of thin air. Somebody leaving an ex that is very, very toxic in these next 40 days because they said screw that ex and them kids. Now don't get mad at me. So this could be some of the disruption going on around you folks rushing to you. You like, what's wrong? I just left them in. You like, well, what about the kids? They were like, F them kids. Hey people, now you seen the disruption card. Somebody may be rushing to you and be like, yeah, but you stayed there all that time for them kids. What about the kids? Somebody could be fine to the point where they like F everybody. I'm talking about, where they used to hold them down and, yeah, but the kid. You like, yeah, but, you love it. Now I'm just there for the kids and it's there for the kids and it's there for the kids. Now they like, F them kids. They like, screw you and your mama. But me and the kid, I don't care about this. I'm telling you, somebody said F them and them kids, child. Because they say it's toxic. Somebody's running for dear life. Somebody's realized if they stay bound to that, they ain't gonna never get nothing. They ain't gonna never get nothing that they really want because they're gonna keep on with the kids. They want to make sure that if they move on new, they ain't got no money because the kids that are calling and your girlfriend can't come over because the kids that are come running your life, kids eating your food, they see you got coming, now the kids and mama coming up. I'm talking about the kids and the mama popping up because they see you coming and you like, damn. And the new girl looking like, but goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I done seen stuff like that. They finna run you off. But the reason why that happens because he low-key behind the scenes still messing with the mama. Because I'm telling you, when a man is done, you can't come to nobody's house and run nothing. Y'all all gonna get your feelings hurt. It's just when they creeping is when they feel like they can still come to them and do that, heads up, just in case you didn't know. But the typical man ain't gonna let nobody come run their household. But yeah, I'm telling you, they probably was doing this person like that and they didn't have enough. They want their own life. See, there's the lover. See, somebody don't even want, I'm talking about, we going into time where if they were staying stuck in these relationships, whether it is you or people you were dealing with, they're not even physically attracted to them anymore. They not. So they like, you ain't finna try to put another baby on me. I don't even want you like that. Your attitude is nasty. I'm talking about, they're gonna start seeing them for what they is, and they ain't gonna want to touch them. They're not gonna want to do that. They scared of them. They don't want. They don't even want to have to call them. They probably be trying to secretly call the kids, and then they snatching the phone at the kids. But like I say, somebody could be wishing for love, real love, because they haven't experienced it, because they've been stuck in a karmic cycle and they're tired of it. So this could also be people around you that's coming to you having to speak up in their own personal lives, like they probably really saying F them kids, see? And they go to 8 of Cups, see? People walking away from the mess. People tired of being stuck in these karmic cycles. It doesn't matter if it's a family relationship, a job relationship, or a romantic relationship. People can no longer handle it. Toxic, where you running their life, they're not happy. They ain't happy with you. Because I'm saying, folks will be trying to put babies off on folks, and it's just going to make them hate them. It's not the child's fault, but the child be the one that suffered. So like I say, someone may be finally getting their life in order by walking away from karmic things. This could be you. You could be like, you know what? Somebody may be getting their kids a phone so that they don't have to talk to the dad. Somebody is cutting somebody off. Now, y'all could be walking away from somebody because you're like, I'm tired of you saying that you got this baby mama or this baby daddy. Y'all, somebody walking away from another lover. But somebody's, see, and they go there give and take again, see? 6 of Pentacles. This is what's coming your way in the next 40 days, Scorpios. This is for you. See, the 7 of Pentacles, something has been maturing. That somebody's ready to plant some seeds. I'm telling you, folks, is going to start realizing that whoever they've been investing with, it ain't nothing growing. It's karmic. It's toxic. Somebody wants to see something really grow because they're tired of wasting time. You know what I'm saying? People tired of investing all these years and it ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Seems like this what the world do. Folks stay in these long relationships, but they don't never get serious, or they never get the title. Who's doing that now? That's a red flag. If someone keep you waiting, you need to let it go. Because they already know if they want to be with you. But I'm telling you, when you move on and you stop thinking about it, but you stay open. See, there's a 3 of Cups. I feel like the key is to keep on living your life. Because there's the 3 of Cups. Somebody may be walking away from a third party. Y'all could be walking away from it. You could have walked away from mess. And now you're free and single and living your life. You're outside doing your thing. You're open. You're flirty. See, and there's the Knight of Pentacles. So somebody is coming in to offer you something. Somebody wants something solid, but they have to invest in it. So, sometimes people have been, seem like these people, it just seem like this is just what's going on. People have been experiencing a cycle of like giving in vain in toxic relationships where they're just wasting. I'm not going to say wasting because everything serves as a lesson, but they realizing that it's not going nowhere. But they've invested so much. So for some of y'all, somebody is coming in your life that's going to make your wishes come true. For some of you guys, you're walking away from something else and you're walking right into your happily ever after and everything else. See? They go to Empress. See, the Empress gets what she wants. I don't know what you thought, see? And they go to freaking Two of Cups, see? 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 I'm just saying, see. See, that's what you got coming. Somebody may wish that you're their child. Somebody can see themselves having children with you. See, there's the Page of Cups. Look underneath the bottom is the Sun. Leo energy. So for some of y'all, you got somebody here who somebody was trying to stay attached to them because they was given to them because they had children. And then for some of y'all, y'all finally walking away from somebody in your life that was trying to hold on to you because of children. And then for some of y'all, somebody may have been holding on to a karmic situation because of their upbringing. You know how some folks say, well, my mom and my daddy, you know, they did it. They shacked up. They never got married. Or well, my mom and my dad did it. You know, some folks, it's like anything dealing with a child, you're being programmed. You know what I'm saying? That's how you're like a sponge. And if you don't have the spiritual power or the spiritual wisdom to release it and forgive and all those things like that, then you tend to carry it. Because we all do. And it's not a good or bad thing. It's just one of many things in life that we'll all have to release. So somebody is coming towards you for you to love. You're about to fall in love if you're not already in love. So some of y'all could be dealing with a Libra, a Gemini. You got Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Let's use these. You have the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You also have that Taurus and that Capricorn card that came out up there. The Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Eight of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. So I also gather that people who have been in these toxic relationships where they've been holding on and they've been codependent for whatever reason, especially with children, scared to move on because they feel like they're going to have to pay child support. They're going to try to stick it to them. They're leaving those behind. Now they're looking for something stable because somebody's finally realizing that that's not a healthy way to live. So somebody could, like I said, somebody could finally be coming up like they like, F everybody. Either we're going to work this, you know, healthy or F you. Well, put me on child support then. You know, I feel like somebody don't care now. They just want out and they want better. But with the Empress here, somebody sees you as somebody here who is a whole package deal. So let's see. Now I want to use them. Y'all, it's so cool here. How was y'all weather there? I think it's like 69 degrees now. That is absolutely beautiful. It's still kind of raining. This is the season for chili. Have you heard of chili, Dr. Love? Do y'all eat chili down under? So let's see what is about to take place in the next 40 days for my Scorpios. What's y'all status? Who? Look, there go a King of Swords. Oh my goodness. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It don't have to be an air sign. It just be somebody here who is very, very reserved. You know what I'm saying? Try to keep their game face on. This could be somebody here who you never would know is a wealthy person. Somebody got their eye on you. See? King of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Oh. Like I said, somebody's coming in. I'm telling you, folks, you're going to start dealing with people who are done wasting time in karmic relationships because they're not going nowhere. Somebody wants a different lifestyle now. So let's see. Why is the Lovers here? What's going on with this Lovers for Scorpios for the next 40 days? Some of y'all could be dealing with a Gemini. You could have more than one person you're dealing with. There's the World. Somebody could be online dating. There could be a distance between you and somebody. Somebody you could be at a distance, but there go the Magician card. Ooh. So something that you may have manifested here, you may have been working on as far as with a relationship. Some of y'all could be... also be careful here too if you are online dating, because everybody ain't gonna be who they gonna claim to be with that Magician card. It's like you may have a lot of weirdos coming out. You could even have exes reaching out to you on fake accounts. Why is this Magician here for Scorpios for the next 40 days? Ooh, there go the Hierophant. Could be a Taurus. You remember you saw Taurus and Capricorn. Some of y'all have a Taurus watching you. You may have somebody in a big business or a big corporation that watches you. It could be somebody that's working from a big business. For some of y'all, it could be somebody that's on your job. For some of y'all, somebody works at a big corporation. It's like somebody sitting in high places and looking at you. For somebody. Somebody going to be attracted to you. For some of y'all dealing with a wealthy person. Why is the Eight of Cups here for Scorpios for the next 40 days? Why is the Eight of Cups here? There's the Star. Ooh. There's the Six of Cups. There's the Emperor. Never fails. 'Cause they never knew love like this before. Oh. There's the Ace of Wands. Ooh. There's the Wheel of Fortune. Seems like your dreams is gonna come true. If you play your cards right. With a soulmate too. Ain't that what you like? Don't you like those intense connections? Don't act like y'all don't want this Emperor. So it doesn't matter if you're the masculine or the feminine Scorpio. You got somebody here who's going to match your vibration. Remember, you have on the table and give and take. See? See? So I feel like y'all finna lay it on the table, god dang it. Two adults, you know what I'm saying? Sip on some wine, you know what I'm saying? One thing lead to another. But it's going to be what you like. When was the last time you been with somebody and everything you suggest and you asked, they said yes? Are you willing to do the same? Because I feel like that's what's going to happen. Somebody's about to meet you halfway. Somebody's going to bring you all the way in. If you want it. And I know you do. Because you deserve it. So let's clarify. Keep on clarifying. I'm just tripping. A Wheel of Fortune. This is divine timing. This is fate. This is destiny. See, that's why you got that disruption. Stuff got to come apart. And sometimes it's almost like the universe stepping down and moving shit out the way. You know, you know, get moved. Spirit moving crap out the way just to get you what you want, Scorpio. That's what's happening. Now you got the Six of Pentacles here. Why is the Six of Pentacles here for the next 40 days for Scorpios? Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Nine of Wands. Somebody been to war, god dang it. Spirit said they been through it. There's the Six of Swords. See, they been through it. It's like for some of y'all, it's time for y'all to come in with your divine person. There go the Queen of Cups. Somebody been through it. Because they've been so stuck on these toxic relationships that they didn't want to let go because they wasn't ready to change. But it's been got so nasty and unbearable now they have to let it go or suffer. Because people who are trying to force themselves in relationships now, it don't end good. People be trying to do things to you when you're trying to leave, let alone, you know what I'm saying? Because they go to Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like now is the time that people know that they have to make amends or make up their mind to move on. There's the Five of Cups. Because you can't keep living in the past. Not if you're trying to move forward. And I see forward movement here. You got movement. Why is the Three of Cups for Scorpios in the next 40 days? What's the three of Cups here? Someone may have been taking their time while they take care of some things behind the scenes. It's like somebody don't want nothing in the way. You know, like somebody may put themselves on child support. You know what I'm saying? To cut them off. I see somebody taking their power back, doing things that's going to put them back in control over their life. That's how you can tell when somebody's serious about you. If they ain't making changes, if somebody's trying to wine you and dine you and spend time with you, but they can't do this. You know, like I'm like this. If you never invite me to your house, but you always want to come to my house, that's a red flag. You know, things that you probably wouldn't think of. But I'm just saying, I'm telling you, you shouldn't just immediately, you know, go to each other's house. But I'm past all that stuff. Because folks be lying, you know, folks be married to have a whole family at home. And you playing, you know what I'm saying? And you be the last one to know. But if you take your time, and if everybody decide what they want and they stand on it, it can work. So you got the Three of Cups. Somebody leaving things out in the cold. While I feel like somebody's trying to focus on someone who is more on their level. Especially with that Emperor and the Empress. Because other than that, what are you doing with your life? There's the Four of Swords, see? So y'all may be playing it safe. You may not be dating right now because you may feel like it ain't worth it. I mean, for what? For what? You know, you got to really be somebody special in order to get your attention now because everybody seems like they on some mess. So y'all may not be in a hurry to date nobody, but I feel like somebody is coming your way. So somebody may be, see, the right time. There it is again, see? Because you got the Ace of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune right here too. See, y'all waiting on Big Daddy. You love it when you call him Big Papa. See, y'all tired of these little bitty boys or these little girls, these little fast girls that don't even wash their tail good and stuff like that, huh? See, somebody ready to build a life. They go to Five of Pentacles, see? Because it's just the same old toxic mess. So somebody say, look, they need some grown woman. They tired of eating out all the goddamn time. They tired of that. Somebody want to come home and the house smell like food. Like I said before, they even get out the car, they can smell it in the atmosphere. They want to come home to grown energy where you ain't scared to talk. You know what I'm saying? There's the Nine of Cups, see? Somebody want to hear you speak. Somebody say, call my name. Calling, calling, calling your name. I don't ever want to stop loving you, boy. So don't you ever stop bringing me joy. I'm talking about when, you know, back in the day when you used to talk to your man and your man used to talk to you and you knew that they meant it. Now, you know, folks be hustling you and running game. we ain't talking about that game. We're talking about adults doing adult stuff where you're free to love each other and there's no boundaries. There's the Eight of Swords in the reverse, see? Somebody's moving away from the immature games of life towards commitments. There it is again, the Hierophant, see? Why is the Seven of Pentacles showing up for Scorpios in the next 40 days? Why is the Seven of Pentacles? So this is something that's growing, see? See? It's growing. What you have been manifested, it is behind the scenes growing. It's growing, Scorpios. All you got to do is stand your ground. You're the Empress. Remember, this is going to come to you. You just got to put yourself in a position to receive it. And it doesn't matter if they're coming from the past, if they now or in the future. You still gonna have to take a leap of faith on something. See, that's that weirdo King of Swords. See, like this could be somebody here who plays it safe. But this is a person here who's pretty intelligent, serious. So once they make up their mind, see. Because there goes that Empress, see. Calling your whole name. That Empress got them coming in, trying to bring something stable and solid, see? Because if you ain't trying to build something stable and solid, what you doing? I'm just saying. I'm just saying now. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's me. Maybe that's me thinking like that. Maybe it's my age. I mean, I get it. You can just date and have fun, but I don't want to date and have fun. And then that person I date and have fun with, they go date and have fun with them too. I don't want that. I want everybody to go after what they want. You know what I'm saying? I'm on that one-on-one action. See, the Knight of Swords. So the wait is over. Somebody's going to pursue you, Scorpio. They're going to Page of Swords. See, somebody already know who they want. This could be somebody who you already have your eye on. You just waiting on them to make a move. Now, what's up with this Empress? Shout out to the 111 in here. See, that's fertile ground. So Spirit say you in a position to negotiate because you got something to work with. So that's why, once again, Spirit say put it on the table. Put it on the table. We got 111 thumbs up too. Shout out to y'all. See? See, this is giving and taking. Spirit say you got to speak up. You know, that Empress ain't scared to talk. That reminds me of one of those comedians, and I may repeat it, but it's okay. Just act like you heard it the first time, where he was saying, man, I like them older women. He said, because them older women, they ask for grown woman stuff. He said, you know, when an older woman tell you to go out there and get that bag, you know she planning on spending the night. He said, she don't be asking for no 9 later money. She asking for mortgage money. He said, he said that woman come over there, she don't want to use your funky soap. you got your little nappy hairs all on that soap. This is a real woman. She gonna bring her own stuff. So I feel like mama can always ask daddy what she wants, right? And he's supposed to always get it for her. Now, y'all masculine, you got somebody coming here that may be looking for a daddy, a baby. Look, somebody may be ready to have some children with you. Are y'all ready for that? Because you got the Ace of Wands here, see? Some of y'all may be an older daddy. Some of y'all about to be an older dad. Y'all may have not. Some of y'all some masculines who ain't had no kids, y'all may end up being an old daddy. Because y'all done mess with that little younger whippersnapper, god dang it, and she put some on your soul. Oh, snap. So what's up with this Empress? And then for others, we know that you guys could be about to create a beautiful life together as the Emperor and the Empress. Because it says wish and it says love. Love surrounds everything. Look at y'all. There go the strength cards. See, y'all strong. Ooh. So y'all may be really taking y'all power back, god dang it. So yeah, y'all should be asking for what y'all want. And then once again, with this monarch, it's also telling the females that sometimes you got to remove your emotions and be kind of, head over heart. You can't always use your emotions. And the same thing in the masculine, you have to be willing to be open and vulnerable and open emotionally too. For some of y'all like, I don't need nobody. You know what? Somebody probably feel like y'all will make a strong couple too. Some of y'all may have a Leo that's going to push up on you because he ain't scared. You know, Leos, they'll try you. And then some of y'all could be acting like y'all don't want somebody. Y'all resist them and y'all got the will just steady clicking. See? Look at here, y'all got the wheel clicking and y'all trying to act like, I don't care, Spirit. I don't want to hear that. No, no, Spirit. Stop clicking in my mind. Stop. See? See how that wheel clicking? Wait, where the wheel at? See? The Wheel of Fortune. The Ace of Wands. See? The Wheel of Fortune. The Ace of Wands. Y'all know y'all want that Ace of Wands. Don't play with me. See? The Wheel of Fortune. Wait a minute. The Wheel of Fortune. The Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, the Emperor, god dang it, and the Six of Cups. See? Y'all like, I don't need this now. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. They like, what? See? Y'all don't want that? Look at them. This is going to be irresistible. Y'all ain't going to be able to control this. And see, with the Wheel of Fortune here, this represents that this could happen at any time, at any place. And when you try to resist it and act like you got a control over love and the desires, that's when something happens when you least expect it that you can't control. Like you end up seeing this person that you're trying to dodge out. And you looking all beautiful and all desirable. And when you see them, you can look at them and tell they're happy to see you. See? The Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Wands, the Emperor. This person going to be happy to see you. They're going to be looking all, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you're like, dang, you know, you're going to be able to tell this person going to be happy to see you, okay? See? Because you have this effect on them. So y'all going to play hard to get. Maybe that's what you should do. Because, you know, if you've always been the one who always trying to force all that ocean down, folks, no, Spirit say, nope, don't do it this time. See? So some of y'all may be, playing your cards right. All it's going to make this person do is want you more and more and more. And for some of y'all, you got a soulmate that's returned to your life. And for others, you got somebody returning from your past. Ooh. There it is. There it is. So some of y'all not going to see this coming because y'all been bougie. Y'all telling y'all self y'all don't want this person and y'all done moved on. And there's the Two of Wands in the reverse. See? I feel like y'all like, nope, I said what I said. They like, for real? That's what you said? So I feel like somebody going to change your mind. Ooh, because he got that Ace of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. And that's Big Daddy. He know how to do. Baby, I thought you was hungry. You ain't hungry. Well, if you get sleepy, you know all you got to do. You ain't got to go nowhere. And you be trying to act tough. You're like, but no, I'm going to go home. Well, you ain't got to leave, though. Are you hungry, baby? Let me go cook you something. You hungry, baby? And you're like, I don't eat everybody cooking. I feel like they have enough wisdom that they're going to win you over. It's like whoever trying to play tough, you're not going to win. You're not. Because Spirit says time out for that. See? Because they don't want to play games. Some of y'all don't trust people. They go to Knight of Wands. But somebody say, don't be trying to charge me for what your ex did to you. I ain't your ex. And then somebody could be saying, yeah, that's how I did in the past, but I done grew up since then, baby. You ain't going to know if you don't give me no chance. Right. See? Somebody may have matured. They go to King of Wands. Somebody going from the Knight of Wands in the reverse to the King of Wands. See? Somebody may be tapped in. Now they go to High Priestess. Ooh. So now you have the Two of Cups. Who is the soulmate for Scorpios in the next 40 days? Why is the Two of Cups here? So for some of you guys, if you walked away from something, it's not over. And I ain't going to say a particular person. I'm going to say the opportunity is always here for you. And for some of y'all, you're not going to see it coming. You're about to run into it. See? Two of Cups. Three of Cups. See? Page of Cups. Oh, my God. That's so romantic. Oh, my God. See? The Emperor. See? Excuse me, miss. What is your name? Where are you from? And possibly, can I take you out tonight? To the movies, see? Somebody about to wine you and dine you. Somebody gonna make you say yes. And I feel like y'all gonna try to say no, but Spirit like, will you stop? Who you kidding? It's just gonna happen. I'm telling you, see? See? Two of Cups, Three of Cups, Page of Cups, the Emperor. They're gonna be a gentleman. They'll be a gentleman, baby. If you want them to hold you tight, try them for life. They already know you a lifer. They come prepared to latch. See? See? See, there they are again. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Wands, that Emperor. They go that Emperor again with the Two of Cups. See? Ooh. You're going to win, Scorpios. I feel like somebody's finna come in here and do everything you want them to do just so you'll be up under them. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're cold, they put their jacket on you. Somebody hold your hand when you walk and somebody want to snuggle with you. You know what I'm saying? About somebody opens the door for you. Somebody turn the heat up if you're cold. Somebody give you their socks. You know what I'm saying? Somebody don't want you to leave. Go hide your keys and say, well, we'll check in the morning. You know what I'm saying? They go hide your goddamn keys because you're trying to play hard to get. They didn't want to hit them keys because they don't want you to leave. They're like, don't you call no Uber. Just hold on. Because it's like somebody is in paradise when they're around you. Because once again, if you don't try to fight it, if you don't try to manipulate it, it's just gonna naturally dissolve or create. It's just gonna naturally create something it's supposed to be. See, you got wish and you have love. See, let me tell you what this love card says again. Because this is what surrounds you. It says love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. See, it says your heart's desire is ready to come true, but y'all gonna have to let somebody do it. God dang it. If you thinking that if you meet a new Scorpio or a new person that they're gonna be like your past person, then you know already limited it. See. They said, baby, I do whatever I got to do. Look at them, the magician card. See, I like this guy. I like this fella. They said that somebody said that they'll make it happen for you. See? Look at that. The Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Emperor, and the Magician. They said, baby, I do whatever you need me to do, mama. All you got to do is just tell me what you need daddy to do, mama. Woo, y'all about to get a daddy. And you men, you about to get mommy. When was the last time you been nourished? Huh? And burped? I wait. Two of Cups. Somebody say, I got plenty of love for you. Y'all gonna be missing. They were like, man, y'all seen Dr. Love and King Splash? Where all the men at? Somebody got you in their love zone somewhere. Y'all hip spreading because they feeding y'all that nourishment. Oh my God. Look at y'all. Y'all done gained weight. Y'all done got married. Then had kids. Ooh, so that's going to happen to somebody now. Don't that sound good? See, Seven of Cups in reverse. Somebody said all they need is one. All they need is you. There she go again. Look how she flung herself all around. See? Look how she throwing herself all in your face. Look, she can't wait. Look at here now. For some of you masculines now, if you dealing with a female, she ain't going to want you to. See? Now I'm trying to be nice. I feel like somebody wants to feel the whole experience. They don't want nothing in the way. Okay, so don't be surprised if somebody conceives out of this love thing. All right, Knight of Pentacles, because there's a lot of love and passion here. Like I feel like somebody gonna cater to somebody. Like they don't want you to leave. You need to ride to work. I take it. Take my car. Here's the keys. You coming back? That type of energy. You know what I'm saying? And you can start getting used to that. There's the Hermit. Ooh. I feel like someone has been doing a lot of soul searching and somebody's ready for you, Scorpios. Are you ready for them back? Somebody's ready for love. See? Four Cups. Somebody's ready for love. Scorpios, are you ready for it? See? I told you they ready. See? There go Judgment. Somebody made up their mind. Ain't nothing like a determined man. You know, when a man is determined that he wants you, he gonna go all over the world to make sure he gets you and make you feel safe and protected. And once again, it seemed like that's what y'all have. And I feel like if you resist this, that's exactly what the female or the feminine in you does, because she knows her value. She know that once she open up, god dang it, it's gonna be hard to close her up. So she gonna have to take her time opening up them floodgates, god dang it, okay? But somebody's gonna be very, very wise. Like I feel like this is grown energy. This is a grown man. He know what it take to get you, and know what it take to lose you. But it's love surrounding all of your connections. See, there's the Hierophant. See, some of y'all may be dealing with a Taurus. Ooh, Page of Swords, Six of Cups. See, they said everything I miss at home. You got the Page of Swords and the Six of Cups. There go that Six of Cups again. Look, don't get mad at me because y'all always attracting the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups represents the past, childhood, nostalgia, reminiscing, deja vu, coming back around, reconciliation, childhood memories. All right. Somebody say, you know what? Somebody want love. Somebody coming back around, Scorpios. I ain't gonna say I hate to inform you, because I feel like for some of y'all, you want it. For some of y'all, you want it. And like I said, it ain't even got to be a person. Like an opportunity is coming back around for you when you least expect it. Yet, if you are expecting it, it's gonna happen. Why is the Page of Cups here for Scorpios for the next 40 days? Yeah, somebody said, baby, whatever you want. Whatever you want. You ain't got to say nothing to me. There's this. Go do it. This your house. Y'all ever been with somebody that didn't want you to leave? They tell you this your house. They want you to stay in their house while they leave so that they can come back home to you. You know what I'm saying? That type of energy. And for you, y'all come up missing. You like, dang, where you been? Y'all come up all thick and all swole. Like, what you been eating? Some of y'all may bust up with child. They be like, oh, that's where you been. Oh my God. Somebody, you can tell when somebody been laid up. I'm hearing laid up, okay? You're somebody, you're gonna tell. Ten of Swords, like for some of y'all, this could be somebody returning from your past. With the Hangman, Three of Cups, they go to Three of Cups again. But they're going to come back around as a gentleman, or once again, someone has changed their whole life, their whole mindset. It's almost like somebody may be realizing in order to get better, they're going to have to think better. So someone could be letting go of karmic codependent situations so that they can see clearly of what they can have. And I'm telling you, once they see you, all bets is off. They're going to be like, F that baby mama and that baby, okay? You better do the check in the mail. And I know it ain't the kid's fault, but sometimes when you're dealing with a toxic baby mama or the baby dad and they're the ones raising the child, then they're going to instill in that child, all right? And sometimes these men can't do nothing about it. The only thing they can do is make sure the babies get the money. So when they get grown, they can say, I tried, but I sent money. At least I sent money, but I couldn't deal with your mama. You know what I'm saying? They were like, you couldn't deal with me. Like, no, I couldn't. I tried. Are you sure? I couldn't deal with your mom, but at least I paid my child support. That'd be the only thing that they can hope for, that their kids get their money. Because they gone. There's the Hangman, see? And there's the Knight of Swords. And there's the Ace of Swords, see? For some of y'all may be reminding someone what love looks like and what they can have. But yeah, y'all got something beautiful and amazing coming. Now let me see who could possibly be coming. Because you got somebody coming in here that's ready to do whatever you want them to do. You ain't even got to tell them what to do either. They already know what to do, and they're very, very good at it. I'm talking about they can throw it back. Okay, this is grown folks laying in the puddle because they own their house. So if you want to lay in the mud and puddle, god dang it, because they got to wash in a dryer. Don't come for me, people. I'm trying to tell y'all what y'all got. All right. Now, if you don't want this freakiness, that's on you. You're going to want it when it get cold. So don't talk too sassy. I tell you, if it's any love around here, I'm going to sniff it out. And I'm going to tell you what you can have. But this is your next 40 days. You got real love coming, because remember, love surrounds all of your connections because it is you. And somebody coming in to want to do everything. You can't get too nasty. You can't be too icky. They like it. Whatever you like, they like. Eddie Murphy said, he said, well, bark like a dog. And she started barking. He said, well, stop barking. He said, well, what colors you like? Whatever colors you like. He said, well, hold on. He said, whatever you like, this, whatever you like. Whatever you like, whatever you like, I like. Okay? They said, whatever you like, I like. This the type of person that if you notice that they're going to be around you, they're going to start repeating some of the same things you say. You know, with that 2 cup, it's almost like somebody is coming in, whether they know it or not, but they're coming in to latch on. Okay? They're coming in to latch on back. So if you've been ready, waiting on somebody. See, there it is again. 6 of Cups. See, here it is again. I'm saying somebody know that they coming in the latch. See, Ace of Pentacles. See, 8 of Wands. See, once again, walking away. 8 of Cups. So let's say this is someone new. Their mind frame is that they latch. They say all they need is one good one. They to the point in their life, they don't need all the other ones that they thought that they needed back in the day. All they need is one good one, okay? And that Empress fits their criteria, all right? Because they're matching you with the Emperor. This is what you got coming in the next 30 days. They go to Page of Wands. A lot of flirting. A lot of flirting. Y'all probably going to act like y'all don't see them. Y'all gonna end up falling in love, Scorpios, and there's the Queen of Cups. See, 7 of Pentacles. This could be something that you've waited for. You may have waited for something. You may be waiting for something that you can feel safe enough that you can open up to emotionally too. I'm telling you, for some of y'all, once again, love is surrounding all of your connections. It doesn't matter. Love is surrounding them, Scorpios. So let me see who could possibly be coming. We already know that it could be a Taurus. It could be a Capricorn. Let's see. Spirit, who's coming to us, Scorpios, in the next 40 days? Tell me more. That's why you got the Ace of Pentacles. You got on the table. I said, feel like somebody coming in. And I'm talking about, you know how grown folks talk? You got mature energy coming to you, and they're going to lay it on the table. They're going to tell you everything they got out of. They're going to tell you what type of money they got coming in. I'm talking about, look, if y'all ain't ready for grown folk stuff, I'm saying this is grown folk stuff, all right? They're going to be saying, well, you know, I just got out of this. Well, you know, I had to do for my child, and the baby mama was greedy. You know, I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for, all I need is one. See, and there's the King of Cups. See, look, you already got the Queen of Cups right here. See, I told you. They just need one. They just need one good one, Scorpio. See, look at that. They go to Page of Cups. And there's the Wheel of Fortune. See, y'all finna fall in love, because love surrounds all of your connections, and it does not matter what zodiac sign they are. Love surrounds you because you are love. Therefore, love will surround all of your connections. So once again, it doesn't matter who they are. Love is in it. All you have to do is just let it be, Scorpios. And that's your reading, Scorpios. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me. I appreciate you guys so much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for the love. You know you deserve this love. It says that love surrounds all of your connections. So let love surround everything around you so that you'll always get what you want, because you deserve it. I love you guys. Shout out to my moderators, Dr. Love, Kimberly, Verna, Milkshake. Shout out to all of my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. Thank you to all of my members who are currently supporting my channel by being a member. I am offering 30-minute free 30-minute readings to all of my members. So if you want to get in on that free 30-minute reading, then join the membership, or you can still have a 20-minute $20 personal reading via a private call. If you're interested in that, email me at mzzsharon189@gmail.com. I love your vibe. You deserve it all, Scorpio. Let's go on and have fun, because the 40 days is just the beginning. Because you remember, it ain't going to even be Scorpio season. It's like, can't you tell that the seasons are all already lining itself up for love? It's trying to make everybody slow down and pay attention. Slow down and pay attention what you have available for you. You have love. I love you guys, and you guys have an amazing evening. Bye.